Chazak u'baruch boker tov. This week we're going to have Ta'anit Asara Tevet, the first from the four communal fasts that we have for Bet HaMikdash. And this fast we start, the beginning of the fast started because of the siege that started on Yerushalayim. That's what basically initiated the Churban Bet HaMikdash, even though it happened 2.5 years after. But that's what started. Without this siege, they will not break the walls, and if they don't break the walls, they're not going to destroy Bet HaMikdash. So all started on Asara B'Tevet. That's why we fast this week. This year is going to be different. It's going to be unique, because this year Asara B'Tevet is going to be on Friday. And that's the only fast that we can fast on Friday. Any other fast, we postpone it to Sunday. If it's going to be Friday or Shabbat, we postpone it to Friday, to Sunday. But Asara B'Tevet, first because it's very short, it's winter day, and it's short day, and because it's very unique fast that there is some Sfarim say that even if it was on Shabbat, we would fast it. Similar to Yom Kippur. It's never going to fall on Shabbat. But they say that the uniqueness of this day, that even if it was on Shabbat, we would fast. So now, if it's Friday, we fast this fast. Now, we fast it from dawn, from Alot HaShachar, until Tzet HaKochavim. But even until Tzet HaKochavim, we cannot eat or drink anything before Kiddush, because it's Shabbat. Every other Shabbat also, we cannot eat or drink anything before we say Kiddush. The Kiddush is the first thing we can drink. But now, it's not only that we need to wait Tzet HaKochavim like every fast, but we also need to wait until the Kiddush. So, good thing in that day is not to make it that long. Some people wait for guests, they sing too much before the Kiddush. So we do what we need to do in this night, in Arvit and the Kiddush, and then we go to Kiddush and Seudah without delaying that much. We're not gonna avoid saying certain things which we used to say, like if it's Kabbalat Shabbat, the whole Kabbalat Shabbat, or Eshet Chayil, Shalom Aleichem, all of those things, we will say like every Shabbat because it's part of the Kiddush. But not to delay, because some people are waiting to eat, and we need to do it as soon as we can, of course, after Tzet HaKochavim. Now, every fast, it's better not to deal with food that much. The Halacha says it's better not to work with food that much. Why? Because the concern is maybe you're going to eat it without really noticing you're going to eat it. But now, since it's Friday, of course you need to. If you need to cook for Shabbat, you need to buy stuff for Shabbat. So for the mitzvah of Shabbat, we're allowed to do it. And just to remember, not to eat. If someone used to taste, to make To'amei HaChaim Zachu on Friday for Shabbat, to taste for Shabbat, not going to do it. Only if, like the wife or the husband, when they cook, they want to see if it's good, it's not missing any salt, any spices, then they can taste just a little bit in their tongue just to see if it's tasty without eating anything. If they can, just spit it out after, just to see if it's edible, if it's good for the mitzvah of Shabbat, because we have the mitzvah of Kavod and Oneg Shabbat after. That is more than the fast. So we need to fulfill both, cook for Shabbat, make sure we are ready for Shabbat in the best way, and keep the fast also as we can. Baruch Adonai Olam, Amen ve'amen.